Here we go. The bull market is in full swing. And why do I know that? Well, obviously, we've got the price of Bitcoin sitting at $62,902. But yesterday, what happened to Coinbase? Coinbase crashed. Welcome to the bull market, because last bull market we had, I can remember all the exchanges were crashing. As soon as we got about a bit of volatility and panic mode coming in, people trying to log in, and basically the exchanges degraded and everyone just trying to get in one go. It just crashed the system. And then people who did get in, where's my crypto? It's zero. So panic starts settling and more people trying to log in. But there was one exchange that didn't crash. Well, one of the exchanges that didn't crash, but we'll get into that in a moment. But Bitcoin, I can't believe it. I still have to rub my eyes now where we were. It wasn't that long ago when we were in $15,000 and we're now sitting at $62,902. And market cap for Bitcoin is $1.2 trillion. And the current market cap for the whole crypto market is at $2.2 trillion. So we're doing pretty a-okay. There's a lot of happy people out there who are making a lot of gains at the moment, but all the altcoins at the moment just haven't fully started yet. But they will. Time. It takes time, and it will. It's Bitcoin's time at the moment, and then we'll start to see Ethereum, and then the altcoins. And don't forget, I'll get into CRO just in a little while in the video. But Bitcoin, yeah, we're following that bull market band here. We're following the trend up. The trend is up. Look how we're clearing this up here now. We're getting to this resistance. We broke through this resistance here, and we're basically coming up to an all-time high. Now, if we go to all-time high, where do we go from there? We could get to 70. Some people were saying $70,000 we're going to get to. Some people are saying 100, and then obviously some people are saying $250,000 to $500,000, which I've got my fingers and toes crossed. If that happens, there's going to be a lot of happy people. But at the moment, we're following this trend upwards. And what's really bullish is, for me, we broke through this area of resistance here. We've got the Lux Algo Smart reversal zone here, which is basically we broke through that. I thought we were going to sort of top out around about here and then maybe come back and retest the reversal zone and then make away up. We didn't. We sort of come down a little bit and then basically we shot back up. It's basically the bulls are totally at the moment in full control, and we're not even near the Bitcoin halving, which you've got the Bitcoin halving coming up in April time, so around about the mid-April time. So normally, are we going to get that pre-halving dump? I'm not too sure. Everything just seems to have changed. Since we had this Bitcoin ETF, everything in the landscape seems to be changing a lot. So, some people are saying, is this bull market going to be a very short bull market? But then others are saying, no, it's going to carry on up to what? 2025 of November, around about 2025. We're going to keep to what history has said before, but we just don't know, because history, in my opinion, is sort of changing a little bit. Is this going to be a shorter one, a shorter bull market, or are we going to go up to like the November's 2025? Let me know in the comments in below. What do you think? But anyway, we've got the smart trail. We're following that smart trail up as well. So a lot of, as you can see here, a lot of bullish momentum is occurring on Bitcoin. So a lot of, we've basically broke through a lot of resistance areas. But are we going to come back and retest, create a nice bit of support, and then fly up? That's what I'm wondering at the moment. Because like I said, we're sort of coming oversold on here, but overbought, should I say, not oversold, overbought. But I'd never always take this with a pinch of salt. We could keep going and going and going and going without even coming down. But we've broken that spot. I'm just wondering, are we going to come back down to say 59,000 to 60,000, retest that and make our way back up? But at the moment, the bulls are in control. The bulls are pushing up. The bears are in dismay. And the bears, yeah, if you're a bear, I don't know what to say. Because right now, I would not be bearish at all. This is absolutely bullish what is happening, because we've just got so much, we've got the positiveness coming in the Bitcoin ETFs. More positive inflows coming in. Nothing's negative coming out at all. It's all positive inflows. And we've also, don't forget, we've also got other banks as well who are now starting to get that FOMO, who want to be a part of it. But like I said, because of all this volatility, Coinbase went down, and we can see people here, Coinbase crushed. Yeah, everybody panicked. We had a bit of a pullback yesterday, and everybody was panicking, trying to get into Coinbase, and it shot down. And we can see here how Coinbase came out yesterday. We are aware that some users may see zero, but I tell you what, if I saw zero, it wouldn't panic me particularly, because at the end of the day, you're going to get a lot of this happening. And there's a company, like I said at the beginning of the video, have got everything in place, but Coinbase crashed. And of course, if you're a retailer, you put more money in willing to lose, and you got your life savings in there, and you see zero, you're going to be panicking, you're going to be sweating. And this is where I come again. I can't emphasize enough, particularly with your Bitcoin. If you're not planning to sell for a long, long time, or you're not going to sell it at all, or whatever your plans are, always have it on a ledger or something, or a Trezor or something like that, and take it offline. That's what I say, because if any of these exchanges ever went down, or for some reason, like we have today, people were panicking. You know, have a ledger. Get yourself clued up on how to use a ledger or a Trezor. That's all I'm saying. But you can say here that zero, the errors in buying and selling. Our team investigating this will be provided shortly. Your assets are safe. Obviously, it's all up and running now, from what I'm aware of. So yeah, it's just, yeah. And obviously, we haven't really. I thought we might be coming down on the greed, but we haven't really. Yesterday was 82. We're down to 80. So we haven't really come down on extreme greed. But welcome to the bull market. You know, it is where it is. It's the bull market. But there is one cryptocurrency exchange that didn't go down. And guess what? That was crypto.com. And Chris says here, in terms of requests per minute, these were traffic levels not seen since 2021. Like I said, 2021, if you can remember right, you saw exchanges going down all the time, people buying, selling. They just couldn't cope with it. It was just crazy, really crazy. But happy to see the optimization work Crypto.com team has done during the bear market, allowed us to withstand the first battle test of 2024. There's going to be a lot more battle tests are going to happen in this bull market, because if we're going all the way up to end of 2025, there's going to be a lot of tests happening. There's going to be a lot of volatility to the upside. We're going to get pullbacks or corrections. People are going to panic. People are all trying to log in because they put more money in willing to lose, or they're scared, or whatever. You know, so we're going to get a lot of these. But Chris has made it quite aware that Crypto.com over this bear market knew exactly what's going to be happening, and they got their technical team to work at it to make sure that they don't shut down, they don't not like go degraded on the system where there's all panic and such like. But obviously, you know, there may be times, I don't know, where so many people have come in and it does cause issues. I don't know, you know, but obviously we take Chris's word for it. They've got everything in hand, and this is one of the reasons why I'm extremely bullish on Crypto.com and have every faith in what Crypto.com and the Cronos ecosystem is doing. And Chris says also on a tweet here, this is not the end. This is not even the beginning of the end. This is just perhaps the end of the beginning. So basically, we've got a long, long way to go in this bull market. There's lots and lots of money to be made. And people will lose money in the bull market. Don't forget that. The people who will leverage trade. And lose money because they get stopped out or whatever, you know. So I'm not a leverage trader, I'm a long-term holder, and you know, I've got my plan. And like I said, always have your plan, have a plan in place, see where you want to take your profits, because at the end of the day, you want to take profits because you've got things to pay, your bills, and you want to go on nice holidays, or you might see a beautiful shiny sports car or something like that you always wanted to buy since you were a kid, and you can buy it, or you can pay your mortgage off, or you can buy other investments like properties. That's what I do. For me, personally, that's what I do. When I make profits, I make sure I'm financially stable. And then I invest it into like real estate and things like that. And always have always have a plan of where you want to take profits. And I always say to people, nothing to do with financial advice. I don't give financial advice. This is what I've always done. I've always taken first my initial investment out. So if it ever went wrong, I've got my initial investment out, I'm fine. And then the rest of it is to do whatever you feel fit for you to do. And that's up to you. Always have a plan and a risk. But, you know, Cronos at the moment, sitting pretty at about 10, well, over 10 pence. So it's looking pretty at the moment. We've had a little bit on the daily, a little bit of a pullback here, but nothing greatly. We're just basically trending upwards. It's great to see, nice and trending upwards. That's what we want. And they also, if you go to like CoinMarketCap, you can get also a link into TradeView as well. So we can see on the daily, look at that. Look at that there. You know, you can't grumble at that. You know, because people say crypto.com, CRO hasn't done anything at all. They've done nothing. Look at that. And then we can look at that from here. This is where I've been accumulating a big bag. I was accumulating down here where it was about like 50 cents or something like that. But look, from up here, we hit 141%. That's where we are now. We've come up to a bit of resistance here, but break through this resistance, we're going back up to 12. We're going back up to 12 pence, and then hopefully 15 pence. And if people say that's not important, people saying CRO wasn't doing anything. We're just like hovering around. But it's like I said before, it's like elastic band. You're stretching, you stretch, and you stretch, and you stretch, and then at some point you gotta let go. And that's what happened there. It stretched, boom, straight up, 141%. We came back down. We created some support down here, and now we're making our way up. We've just got this bit of resistance around about this area here. So this is the bit of the resistance that we've got at the moment. I'll just put this on the pen. We've got this bit of resistance around here. As soon as we break through that, and we can get through that 12 pence more, we're on and onwards and upwards. And obviously, there's a lot of things going on in the ecosystem with crypto.com and the Cronos, so it's not going to take much to make a move up. But like I said, we were down here, and I was accumulating down here. When people were fearful, I was accumulating here and here. That's where I was accumulating. These areas here. We came down, I held off, and then I accumulated more here. These are the areas I accumulated CRO. And basically, we're getting close to smashing through where I was accumulation here. Accumulation, and then here we go on the way up. So that's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm expecting. As soon as we break this area here, we're straight up to Valhalla. And if you're not bullish now, I do not know what to say. I can't believe it though. Also, there's still people who are on the sideline. You know, it's still bearish and thinking this is a false rally. They're going to say a false rally, especially with CRO, when we're basically flying up here. Are they going to be bearish then? I don't know. But I'm not bearish. I'm bullish. People say on some of the messages I get, I don't know why you're so excited. I do not know why you're so excited about Crypto.Cronos. Same thing. Cardano. People were saying the same thing to me when I was DCAing into Cardano. It's dead chain. Why are you excited about Cardano? It's not going anywhere. You're not going to earn money. I said in previous videos, I bought at 7 cents. Cardano, ADA, went all the way up to around about $3.10. I sold a lot of it around about what? It's about $2.50, $2.70. That's where I sold a lot of it. I'll sit in on a lot of ADA. And people are saying the same thing about CRO. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to get to $1. It's not going to get to $1.50. It's not going to get to $2. They do not know where it's going to go. I don't know where it's going to go. I can assume where it's going to go, looking at the charts and looking at the fundamentals and where we were previously, where we hit all-time high. But nobody knows. All we know is CRO could just have that one big explosion and take us to $5, $4, whatever. Nobody knows where we're going at all. So I am crazy bullish. Do not care what anybody says. But if you're not bullish now, I don't know what to say. But I hope this video has been helpful. Give us a thumbs up and give us a like. Give us a subscribe. It's always much appreciated. Helps out with the channel. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.